You can understand English subtitles. You can read articles. You can answer grammar questions.
But then you hear two native speakers talking.
And suddenly, it feels like a different language.
They shorten words. They use expressions. They imply things instead of saying them.
And you realize something uncomfortable. Understanding English is not the same as understanding real English.
So today, we're not testing your grammar.
We're testing your real-life comprehension.
15 situations, no textbook English, just how people actually speak.
Let's see where you stand. Here's how this works. You'll hear 15 real-life situations from work, friends, daily life, and casual conversations. After each situation, you'll see 3 possible meanings.
You'll have 5 seconds to choose. Don't translate, just react. Give yourself 1 point for every correct answer.
And try not to pause, because real conversations don't wait for you. At the end, we'll explain exactly what your score means. Question 1. Imagine it's Friday night. You ask your friend to go out. They reply, "I'm broke this week." What does that mean? A. Injured. B. No money. C. Something broke. The correct answer is B. When someone says, "I'm broke," it's informal English for having no money available. It doesn't mean physically broken. This expression is extremely common in casual conversation.
Question 2. Now imagine you're at work. You send your coworker a message asking for some information. They respond, "I'll get back to you." What does that mean? A. They will physically return. B. They will reply later. C. They are leaving the project. The answer is B. When someone says, "I'll get back to you," it doesn't mean they are coming back physically. It means they need time before giving you an answer. In professional English, this is a very common way to politely delay a response while they check something, think about it, or confirm details.
Question 3. You suggest watching a horror movie. Your friend smiles and says, "It's not my cup of tea." What does that mean? A. They dislike it. B. They love tea. C. They are tired. The answer is A. This expression doesn't refer to tea at all. When someone says, "It's not my cup of tea," they're politely saying it's not something they enjoy. Native speakers use it to express preference without sounding rude or negative.
Question 4. You're in a meeting. Your manager says, "Let's touch base tomorrow." What does that mean? A. Physically touch something. B. Talk again. C. Cancel the discussion. The correct answer is B. Touch base is business English. It means to reconnect or communicate again later. It doesn't involve physical contact. It simply means continuing the conversation or checking in at a later time.
Question 5. You text your friend about weekend plans. They reply, "I'm down." What does that mean? A. They are sad. B. They agree. C. They feel sick. The answer is B. In casual English, "I'm down" means I'm interested or I agree. It does not mean being emotionally down in this context. The tone and situation determine the meaning, and here it clearly signals agreement.
Question 6. You ask someone to wait. They respond, "Hang on a second." What does that mean? A. Wait. B. Hold something physically. C. Leave. The answer is A. Hang on is an informal way of saying wait. It doesn't mean grabbing something. It's simply a quick request for a short pause.
Question 7. You're finishing a project. Your boss says, "We need to wrap this up." What does that mean? A. Decorate it. B. Finish it. C. Restart it. The correct answer is B. Wrap this up means to conclude or finish something. It doesn't refer to physically wrapping an object. It's commonly used at the end of meetings or tasks.
Question 8. A friend laughs and says, "I'm just messing with you." What does that mean? A. Cleaning. B. Joking. C. Angry. The answer is B. When someone says, "I'm just messing with you," they mean they're joking or teasing. It doesn't indicate anger or cleaning. It's usually said after playful sarcasm.
Question 9. Someone accidentally forgets something important and says, "That's on me." What does that mean? A. Accepting responsibility. B. Talking about location. C. Complaining. The answer is A. When someone says, "That's on me," they're taking responsibility for a mistake. It's a casual but clear way to admit fault.
Question 10. You ask a coworker how their day is going. They say, "I'm slammed today." What does that mean? A. Very busy. B. Physically injured. C. Traveling. The answer is A. "I'm slammed" means extremely busy. It doesn't mean being physically hit. It's informal workplace English.
Question 11. Someone says, "Let's play it by ear." What does that mean? A. Decide later. B. Listen carefully. C. Cancel. The correct answer is A. This expression means making a decision depending on how the situation develops. It doesn't involve listening literally. It implies flexibility.
Question 12. You're offered more food, and you say, "I'll pass." What does that mean? A. Accept. B. Refuse politely. C. Leave. The correct answer is B. "I'll pass" is a polite way to refuse something. It avoids sounding harsh or direct.
Question 13. A friend finishes a long day and says, "I'm wiped." What does that mean? A. Clean. B. Extremely tired. C. Angry. The answer is B. "I'm wiped" means exhausted. It doesn't refer to cleaning. It's very common in casual English.
Question 14. Your boss says, "This isn't set in stone." What does that mean? A. Permanent. B. Flexible. C. Broken. The answer is B. Set in stone means fixed or permanent. If something is not set in stone, it can still change.
Question 15. Someone says, "Cut me some slack." What does that mean? A. Be less strict. B. Fire someone. C. Ignore work. The answer is A. When someone says, "Cut me some slack," they're asking for more patience or flexibility. They want the other person to be less critical or less strict. And just like that, we've reached the end of the quiz.
15 real-life expressions. No grammar tricks, just everyday English. Your score shows how naturally you understand spoken English. Not memorization, recognition. Let's see where you stand.
Comment your score and your level below. And if this challenged you, our story series will push you even further.